Your spine has been trying to tell you something for months now. That dull pain in your lower back after ab workouts, that's not a good sign. That's your spine saying, hey, maybe stop squishing me 100 times a day. But you keep doing sit-ups because that's what everyone does for abs, right? Wrong. Sit-ups are limited, don't work well, and honestly, kind of bad for you over time. Today, I'm showing you exactly why, and the exercise that fixes all three problems. When you do a sit-up, you're mostly bending your upper abs. Cool. But your lower abs, they're just hanging out doing the smallest amount of work. Your lower abs need your pelvis to tilt. In a regular sit-up, your legs are bent, feet flat on the ground. Your pelvis isn't really moving, so your lower abs are getting maybe 20% of the work they should be getting. That's problem number one, not working your whole core. Now, let's say you start with 20 reps, then you move to 50. Eventually, you're doing 100 reps. And what exactly changed? Nothing. You're just really good at doing a bad exercise now. Unless you're training to last longer, there's nowhere to go. That's problem number two. But there's another bigger problem. Every time you do those sit-ups, you're squishing your spine, rubbing your discs over and over. Do this hundreds of times a week, thousands a month. You're looking at back pain that will last a long time and will sneak up on you. Just like that 4:59 p.m. message from your boss on a Friday. There's a better exercise. It's called the hollow body hold. One exercise, 3 huge benefits over sit-ups. First, it works your entire core at the same time. Upper abs, lower abs, both firing together, not taking turns like sit-ups, actually working. Second, it gets harder. You can make this exercise harder in ways that actually match your strength level. Beginners start one way, advanced athletes do it another. There's always the next level. Third, it's good for your spine. It doesn't grind your discs into dust. Your shoulder blades lift off the ground. Upper abs working. Legs extend. Pelvis tilts. Lower abs firing. Both at once. In a sit-up, you get maybe 80% upper abs, 20% lower abs. In a hollow body hold, you get closer to 50-50. Try holding this position for 20 seconds. You'll feel your whole core under pressure. Most people realize their core is weaker than they thought. All those years of sit-ups, wasted effort. Fun times. Unlike sit-ups, where you just count higher until you're bored out of your mind. This move grows with your strength. It's all about lever length. The farther you extend your body, the harder your abs work. Basic science. If you're a beginner, keep your knees bent, feet off the ground. This is doable. Your core is working, but the shorter lever makes it easier to keep proper form. Hold this for 10 to 20 seconds. You'll feel it, but you won't die. More advanced, legs straight out at a 45-degree angle or lower. Now your abs are working really hard. Your lower abs have to fire harder to keep that pelvis tilted and your back stuck to the floor. This is where most people realize their core is weaker than they thought. The hollow body hold doesn't move. You hold the position, but if you want movement, there are versions that don't hammer your spine like sit-ups do. Log rolls. Hold the hollow body position and roll sideways. You're training core strength while adding twisting work for your obliques. Your back muscles get involved. Full body core work without too much spine squishing. Another version, hollow body rocks. Hold the position and rock back and forth slightly like a seesaw. Start on your back, arms overhead, legs extended straight. First move, press your lower back flat onto the ground. Tilt your pelvis, lower abs working. Second move, lift your shoulder blades off the ground just a few inches. Upper abs squeezing. Third, keep your legs extended. Start higher if you need to, around 45 degrees. As your core gets stronger, you can lower them closer to the ground. Hold this position. Remember to breathe normally, or you're going to hold your breath and forget you exist. Shoulder blades off the ground. If they're resting on the floor, you're not working your upper abs. Neutral neck. Don't push your chin into your chest. Don't lift your head back either. Lower back pressed flat. Zero gap between your lower back and the ground. If there's space, your hip flexors are doing the work, not your abs. Train this 2 to 3 times per week. Start with 10-second holds. When you can hit 20 seconds easily, move to the next level. Track your hold times. 12 seconds last week, 15 this week. That's progress. Once you're holding 30+ seconds easily, add moving versions like log rolls or hollow body rocks to keep getting better. Sit-ups are overrated. Limited effectiveness, no real way to get harder, and possible back problems down the line. The hollow body hold fixes all of that. If sit-ups have been your main core exercise for years, this might hurt a little. You've been grinding out hundreds of reps thinking you're building strength, but you weren't. You were just getting really good at sit-ups. Congrats on that. Think about it. If sit-ups are this broken, what else are you getting wrong? Most people never figure it out. That's why we created the Calisthenics Playbook. It's a complete system for building real strength through bodyweight training. One-arm push-ups, pull-ups, pistol squats, everything mapped out step by step, so you're not wasting time on exercises that don't work.